This is Couples Court with the Cutlers.
This is the case of Little versus Clayton. You all have been married for 5 years. You're here in court because allegations of cheating are threatening your relationship. Ms. Little, tell us why you're here.
Well, Judge, I'm here because I feel like my husband has been meeting women online and having sex with them.
No,
and
that
I
is
need to
not gonna
find
happen.
out what is really the truth.
What does that feel like in your gut?
What it feels like there is something wrong. It feels like there's something bad about to happen. There's a hurricane coming, and no one has talked about it on the news.
And it's destructive.
Oh, it's destructive. But guess what? I bring more destruction than that.
Oh, so she's talking category 4, category 5 action.
No, 7, because 7 is the
That's
perfect
not even
number.
a real category. You just going.
But
you making stuff up already.
You're gonna
You're
find
already
out.
making stuff up.
Okay, all right.
Well, Mr. Clayton, why are you here? What do you want to show today?
I don't even know why I'm here. That's what I'm trying to say. I don't know, because everything that I'm hearing about is all made up. It's not true.
So you're saying that none of her gut feelings is true. You are not cheating.
I'm not cheating. There's nothing happening here. There's nothing happening there. There's nothing happening anywhere.
Oh, you Dr. Seuss now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
How did you meet?
Okay, we met online. I was living on the West Coast. He was living in the Midwest. And one of my family members said, I want you to come home for the holidays. So I said, let me get online and see what's going on. I wasn't looking for a relationship. I thought, I'll go there. I'll have me a little holiday boo that can wine me and dine me. I don't have to get into a commitment. We'll just be the perfect girlfriend and boyfriend for those 2 weeks while I'm there. Then when I'm gone, see ya, back to my life, back on my grind. But Mr. Clayton was pretty slick, and he wrangled me in.
All right, how did he win you over?
He won me over because he was very chivalrous. And then what really got me was I was at the mall with my family members, and it started to snow. And the next thing I know, he comes in with the largest umbrella I've ever seen.
Oh, look at you, Mr. Clayton. What was it about her that made you want to bring an umbrella to the mall?
Oh, okay. Well, you can see she's a very lovely lady, very beautiful. And she has a larger-than-life personality, as you can see already. You know, sometimes that gets a little too large, but it's okay. What I'm saying is that I wanted to settle down, and I wanted to have a nice mother for my children, and she just fit the bill perfectly, and I just said I had to pursue this woman.
And he quit 2 jobs and left his brand new truck at home and got married to me last minute and flew to the West Coast.
So, Miss Little, you thought you had found the perfect man.
Oh, I thought.
You got married, but now you believe you need that umbrella that he brought to you for the perfect storm that's coming. Is that right?
Yes. Oh, yes.
All right, tell me about that.
Okay, so I'm going through sorting my clothes, right?
Okay.
And then, boom! A crumbled piece of paper falls out. So I open up the paper ever so carefully, and guess what it is? A very popular restaurant that I've been wanting to go to for a long time. And not on that restaurant, there wasn't any food, okay? There were just drinks, 5 drinks, okay? 2 margaritas, and I think 3 beers. This man don't be drinking no fruity drinks like that. Come on, somebody.
I don't know what this receipt is.
What?
This ain't my receipt. This ain't my receipt. I never seen this.
Oh,
you already know. You already know how I do.
So he had 5 drinks.
No. Color, this is 2 drinks for one person and 3 drinks. You don't mix and match.
Come on, Judge.
Hey, wait.
Just get
Let's just break it down.
Come on.
What is it?
Come on.
I don't see a whole lot of men drinking strawberry margaritas. But 2 strawberries and 2, that looks like a man and a woman.
Right.
Let me look at the prices real quick.
Yeah.
$8. Now, I'm a practical man. I'm gonna get a whole case for $8. I'm a pregame before I go. I'd rather have the case. I'm a pregame. I'm gonna go there before.
Okay, then, Mr. Clayton, I can understand that.
He said please.
Y'all don't know pregame. That means you get.
Mr. Clayton, here's my question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, forget about the prices for a minute.
All right.
The receipt was in your pants.
She didn't say that it came on my pants. She said that as she was unfolding, it fell. So therefore, it might not even been in the pants.
Oh, it was in the pants, all right.
All right, what else do you have that supports your belief that he's cheating?
Okay, so I was house sitting for a friend.
Okay.
And he was at home. And while I was house sitting for those 2 weeks, I kept trying to call him. I kept trying to text him. I tried to instant message him on social media. He was not responding. I tell him, we need to wash clothes because I was gonna be coming back home and I like to go to the laundromat and be able to use the big boards and put my comforters all in. So we're sitting there as the clothes are washing, his phone rings. So he picked it up, he didn't look at it. I guess he forgot, oh, I'm gonna pick up the phone. I hear a little sweet voice say, hello. He hung the phone up and powered the phone off. I said, why you power the phone off? No, my battery went dead. Your battery went dead in 3 seconds. I said, give me the phone. He wouldn't give me the phone. If you don't have anything to hide, let me see the phone.
And he wouldn't let you see it.
This man turned 7 shades of gray, okay? Right. He would not give me that phone.
I've heard of 50 Shades of Gray, but I haven't heard of 7 Shades of Gray.
So I said, you know what? I said, you forget, I'm the one with the password to the account. Just so happened that our carrier, the store, was right next door to the laundromat. So I said,
ooh, that's
I got
some bad luck right there.
Yeah, I said, I got you. I walked over to the phone company and I said, how y'all doing? I said, I need to check some usage on my phone. I pull it up. That's when I see, it's the same number.
Okay, you submitted that evidence to the court, the list.
Yes, I did.
All right, would you like to step up to the
I
monitor?
sure would like to step right on over here.
Uh-oh. He did step over there, y'all.
As you can see, Your Honor, all these in red, you see the same number here, 618. That is not a California number. I don't recognize this, okay?
Okay.
So you see here, 618. Minutes, 190 minutes.
That's
Look at
a
this
lot
one.
of talking.
190, 99, 92, 102, 223, 174, 154, 27, and 82. What the hell was y'all talking about?
Mr. Clayton.
Yeah. It looks bad.
Yeah?
But it's not. She just willy-nilly just gonna go and house sit for this friend. I didn't know anything about it. So I'm at home without any information. I get bored. I go on an app and to talk to somebody. I like to talk about comic books sometimes. This is an anonymous app. It doesn't say whether it's a woman or a man. I was in the group chat.
All right,
I'm an older man. I like to talk on the phone. I don't like all that stuff.
Mr. Clayton, hold on, Mr. Clayton.
Mr. Clayton, she don't think you Spider-Man. She thinks you Sneaky Man right now.
That's what she think. But I'm telling you, this all in the head. I'm sorry.
Okay.
All right.
Miss Little, thank you. Would you step back to the podium, please?
All right, did you ever find out who he was talking to?
Yes, I did.
Oh, really?
I called the girl, and it was a girl, and she answered the phone. I said, hello. She said, hello. I said, hello. I said, who is this? She told me her name. I said, this is Eric's wife. She said, wife? She said, well, he told me that he was divorced. Now you want to tell, you want to say, something that
I was married because it was never part of the conversation.
That cut me down. If you're talking about comic books, why you got to say you divorced then?
I never said I was divorced. I never said I was married. It's none of her business.
She told me that he said that he was divorced and that he had been making plans to visit her. She was very, I'm ready to go off on her.
We're going to meet her for Comic-Con.
If she knew that he was...
This all makes sense.
If she knew that he was married or not, she was very apologetic. So we didn't have no arguments or anything because the girl was very apologetic. And I said, you know what? She even seemed like she was hurt. And I said, I want to apologize on behalf of my husband for leading you on. Because not only is he hurting me, you're hurting her as well.
I'm gonna just point blank ask you, Mr. Clayton, are you cheating?
I am not cheating.
Did you cheat with this woman who you were talking to at 1 in the morning?
I did not cheat with her.
But you were making plans to meet her at Comic-Con.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
If you're talking about Comic-Con, let me know. Why would I trip about that? I know I'm passionate and spirited today, but if he was saying this is what I got going on, I want to get dressed up and go to Comic-Con too. What are you hiding?
I want to be sure, Mr. Clayton, because like you said, it smells bad, it looks bad.
It does smell bad, it looks bad, but I have never cheated on my wife.
You have
I've never done it.
In the 5 years you've been married, you've never cheated on your wife.
I've been with this woman only.
All right, so here's what we have.
All right.
Mr. Cutler. She believes he's cheating for a couple reasons. One, while she was doing the laundry, out comes a receipt with drinks on it. It looks like for 2 people, and it really looks like a woman and a man. And then on top of that, she finds out that he has been spending hours on the phone with someone and discovers it's a woman.
Yes.
And then that young lady shares with her that he, Mr. Clayton, has told her, I'm divorced, and they making plans to hang out together. Based on all of that, she believes that he is cheating. Everything is on the line with this case.
Everything.
Well, this court has done a full and complete investigation, particularly because of these allegations of online activity. We need some help. So at this time, the court would like to call digital forensic consultant Patrick Seward to determine, is he cheating? Now, please escort Mr. Seward into the courtroom.
Mr. Seward. I have to go over the witness stand, please.
How are you doing today?
Doing well, Your Honors.
All right, it's good to see you.
Good to see you.
The court ordered Mr. Clayton to submit his phone for examination,
Yes,
and you examined his phone.
I did.
Did you uncover anything interesting in Mr. Clayton's messages?
Yes, there were a total of 205 messages between Mr. Clayton and another party discussing female genitalia.
Is that in a comic book that I've not seen?
Nah.
Okay, all right. Did you find anything else on his phone, Mr. Clayton's phone?
Unfortunately, I did. Just about a week ago, the defendant took this provocative picture of himself.
Oh, boy. Oh.
Okay. This is a very, very close-up picture of your genitalia.
Is it?
Well, there wasn't much to see.
Miss Little, did you ever receive a picture?
Nope.
You've not seen this picture?
I have not received those types of pictures since we've been married.
And you said this was a week ago, Mr. Seward?
Yes.
Who did you send it to?
I ain't sending it to nobody.
You just took the picture just to have it in your phone.
There's a lot of pictures on my phone.
Of your junk?
No. No, sir. No, sir.
All right, to further investigate this matter, at this time, the court would like to call licensed private investigator and polygraph examiner, Kendall Shull. Ron, would you please escort him in?
Kendall Shull. I had to step up to the monitor.
So you conducted a polygraph examination of Mr. Clayton.
I did, Your Honor.
All right. You asked Mr. Clayton, since you've been married, have you had intimate or sexual online relationships with women? What was his response?
He said no.
What did the lie detector determine?
The lie detector determined he was being deceptive.
All right, Mr. Clayton, now's your time to tell the truth.
I've talked to women online. I've done it. And I knew I had crossed the line in that. I take that full responsibility. I apologize that I ever would do something like that to you.
What you don't understand is if you are online talking with other women, having whatever internet sex with them, that's taking away time that you should be giving to me.
Okay, you want to see if this online activity, this online flirting, has turned into something physical in person. You asked Mr. Clayton, since you've been married to your wife, have you had sexual intercourse with anyone other than your wife? What was his response to that question?
Your Honor, he said no.
What did the lie detector determine?
The lie detector determined that he was being truthful, Your Honor.
You know, it's very interesting, love, how couples don't understand or don't plan about this social media thing. Because, you know, when we got started, it wasn't there.
In the old days?
In the olden days.
Yeah, there was no social media.
There was no social media. So we didn't have to have a conversation about what's appropriate, what's inappropriate.
And so now that you all have figured out what's going on. You know what lines he crossed, what lines he didn't cross. You came here to get answers. You have those answers now. Where is this relationship going?
Well, I've tried to get him to go to therapy, and he will not go. I love him with everything that is within me, but if we don't do that, I cannot see us having longevity.
Mr. Clayton, it sounds like your wife has done everything to try to save your marriage. What are you going to do?
I mean, I want to do it. I want to do whatever it takes in order to save this marriage because I love this woman.
So you'll go to counseling?
Well,
You'll go to counseling?
I'll consider counseling. I'll consider therapy.
Woo!
Okay.
Hold up. Let me help.
You got this?
I got this. Mr. Clayton, I'm going to just take over and say, I am ordering you to go to therapy if you plan to stay with her. So you're going to go with a smile. And it's going to start when you walk out of here. We have counseling available in this courtroom, so you're going to start here and you're going to finish in California. And as we say in this courtroom, do not cheat yourself out of an opportunity to have a happy, trust-filled relationship. Court is adjourned.